So, what happened to Mage? Well, she had a heart attack, obviously. According to doctors, she had a blood clot in the bottom of her foot that came up her leg and into her chest. Blood clot. Then she had the cider then. She had found it hard to breathe because it was covering her lungs or whatever. Anyway, about a month later, we were sat on top of the bed. Like people do. Romantic. Not having sex. Not having sex. We were just happy, chatting on the bed. And all of a sudden, she just dropped back. Just dropped back. And there was this horrible noise. It was terrible. It was like somebody snoring. Really bad. Proper snoring. Really heavy. You know, horrible. Well, I went into a panic. I checked her. She was snoring. She was dead. Well, she was dying. Her heart wasn't beating. So I done the arm massage by John around to him and pushing. I cried my heart out. That day I was fucking terrible. No, I promise I will not cry. I'm not going to cry. But I was pumping her heart to save her life. So I was pumping, and then I breathing mouth. Pumping, breathing mouth. And all of a sudden, I got her back alive. I got her back. I was so happy that she didn't die on that day. When they had a phone, there weren't such thing as mobile phones then. So I had to get the neighbours upstairs. Because we moved. So I had to go upstairs to go and ask the neighbour to borrow the phone. So I phoned the ambulance. So I had a lot of brushes then. Because I've done my living room the same as this. Wooden beams. And I got my little bell, a little chime bell. Not a little brass thing about big. You know the one ring there, little brass bell, ornament. But it rung. It didn't ring, it rung. So I gave it to her and I said, keep ringing this every 3 seconds. So I said, oh no, there's nothing wrong here. She said, all right, man. So she rung it every 3 seconds. So as I could hear it. I went upstairs, phoned the ambulance, came back down. She was all right. Held her in my arms. I was so happy to have her. Held her in my arms, called her, said, don't worry about it. She went to hospital. And they put on a 24-hour, no, 20, it was a 24-hour knockout. Because her heart was that badly bruised because of her angina. A couple of weeks later, I was going up there every day to see her, but she was knocked out. She went from a normal sized woman, because she was on this bed that vibrated. She had tubes coming everywhere out of her. I don't remember all, but there was loads of tubes. She had a pee bag. She shit. Yeah, basically everything. She was in intensive care. And that was the sad part about it. She was in intensive care. They said I could talk to her. She's my help. I talked to her every day. Every day, man. Every day. I walked to the hospital. I didn't have much money, so yeah, the hospital was about 7 miles away, maybe 10 miles away. I walked that journey every day. My brother come down to me. I was about 5 miles away from him. And he said, "You want to the hospital?" So, it was about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I went to the hospital with my brother. And it says that she's going to die. I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. No, I'm not. So, I sat holding her hand, as you do, when you love somebody, and you know they're going to die. And then I turned the machine off. I begged them not to, but they still turned that machine off. And that was goodbye to Mage. It's so sad. For a week, for a whole week, I couldn't think straight at all. Not a thing straight. Couldn't bring my brains to it. I mean, this was 10, 15 years ago. Where you can see, it is a bit upsetting. Even to this day, I see everything. I see how it was. It's like a video in your head. I can see perfect. But I can't get crying. Because at the end of the day, I'll meet her. I will meet her. So why don't I stop smoking? What's meant to be is meant to be. If I die, yeah, I've had a lung collapse. And as some of you might not believe that I've had a lung collapse. I'm smoking. The doctor says to me that if I stop smoking, I will die because I've been smoking since I was 16. But I'll be fair. I was sat there, well, that's another story, but just to prove it, it's over there, it's over there, you can see the scar, hang on, You can see the scar, can't you? Or can you? Well, it's over there anyway. I can't reach it, but it's over there. So yeah, I've had a lung collapse. But they tell me if I stop smoking, the shock of stop smoking would kill me. So I smoke. I smoke roll-ups. They're strong, but they're not as bad as civvies. Civvies like Park Drive, bench edges and stuff like that. When you smoke them, you're smoking crap. You're smoking bleach. Did you know the bleach backing with chemicals and all that stuff? But anyway, I'll smoke until I die. Which won't be long, I suppose. But does it scare me? No, it don't. Because my faith, witchcraft. I've been with it since I was a baby. I'm still with it to this day.
Karma has perfect timing. It doesn't miss, but it also doesn't rush. It waits until people feel comfortable, until they believe they've gotten away with what they did, and then life starts showing them what their actions really cost. When someone keeps lying, manipulating, or hurting others, life slowly mirrors that behavior back to them. They lose trust, peace, and genuine connection. That's how karma works, not with drama, but with quiet repetition.